Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. We here. We at the end, baby. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and have made no account of his labors. Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision, and in proverbs of reproach. Verse 4. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? It say, therefore, verse 6, therefore we erred from the way of the truth. You see, now they know that they have erred from the way of the truth, because the prophecies is speaking, like Habakkuk chapter 2 say. The prophecies is speaking, and the vision is not tarrying anymore. Now, when you go to 2nd Esdras, you understand what is finna happen. And we're going to start at 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So, you're going to have the military trying to look for every individual. You might have people volunteering to take it, but they want every last person. So if you got a bunch of people refusing and resisting, that means the great insurrection shall begin. Verse 70. 1. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. See, military soldiers, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. You see, where are you going to run to? Where are you going to hide? That's what they trying to do. They trying to find you. Chapter 72, verse 72, Salakia. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen. Because this is the period of time where the military have said, once this thing is approved, we're going to give you 24 hours. And we coming. You see. And we see that you got all of these vaccine companies saying, we got vaccines that's 90% effective. You got people being chipped all over the world, over in Switzerland, and some of these jobs already putting digital money systems into their flesh. So everything is ready. You see, they are ready to roll. The great insurrection is here. And so those that fear the Lord, they understand it's the Lord that's doing these things. And he's giving them an hour of temptation, a test. Let's get that in Revelation chapter, let's see here, let's go at chapter 3. I'm thinking chapter 3, Salakia. Let's go at chapter 2, verse 10 first. It say, for none of those things which thou shalt suffer. It say, fear none of those things. Don't have no fear, because the devil shall cast some of you into prison. You see, the devil is coming. Verse 13. Say, I know thy works and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is. See, we know we in Babylon the Great. He know that. And thou holdest fast my name. You know he know you saying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, and has not denied the faith, even to the days of Antipas was my faithful martyr. You know people done died for the truth. He say, who was slain among you where Satan dwelleth, in the land of these Edomites. He know all these things. Now he say, that this is going to be the hour of temptation. When you go to chapter 3, verse 10, it say, because thou hast kept my word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. You see, because he know you've been doing what you've been doing, he going to keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. You see, all the Israelites, it's going to come upon them to try them. See, that's what the situation is. To try them that dwell upon the earth. This is the trial. This is the trial. And so, this also is the red horse. I mean, not the red horse is implementing the situation, but the red horse and the pale horse, the same thing. Now, let's read both of them. Where we at? Okay, I'm going to read both of the Salakia. I'm going to read both of them, and then we're going to go to the main statement. It say, Revelation 6, and there went out a horse that was red. Horse stands for power. That's why they say horsepower. And this power is the nation of Israel. It can also go for governments or, things like that. Or nations. Because a nation is a power in numbers. So this nation is the Edomites. That's what this is talking about. And it say, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they shall kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now we know that the great sword that was given to these Edomites was the nuclear bomb. That is that great sword. And the automatic weapons, the guns, and all that. That's the great sword that was given to him. He had power over the swords, knowing how to create them and facilitate them. Then when you get to verse 8, it's talking about what he gonna do with this sword. And verse 8 is saying, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him. You see, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. You see, power was given to these red dragons, this red nation, to have swords, to have power over, to take peace from the earth, and to have power to kill individuals. It was given to him. And so hell is going to follow these peoples. Death is going to follow these individuals. And so that's why you see the general, he say he having nightmares about the resistance. That's what it's about. He having nightmares about the resistance. Because the Lord is letting him know, you going to have to follow my guideline. This is through the spirit now. You're going to have to follow the situation. And you're going to have to go through with it. You can't back out of it. He done put all kind of elements in the man to let him know, in his spirit, to let him know, you going to have to go through with this, and it's going to be a resistance. And you're going to have to deal with the people that's resisting. You see? You're going to have to come with a rod of iron. And you're gonna have to deal with this resistance. And this man having nightmares about this resistance. Because now he know, just like the red horse say, he giving power that they shall kill one another. They're gonna have to kill their own peoples. You see, hell is gonna follow these peoples. And they're gonna have to kill their own people. It was a white lady that wrote a book about that. They was the pale horse. She admitted that they were the pale horse. And so that's what we dealing with. And so this man having nightmares about what he got to do to bring wrath upon these individuals, because they know their kingdom is finished, and they gonna try to rule with a rod of iron until the last second. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. The elect Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they need to repent and have faith in Yahweh Shai and keep the law the best of their ability. And because our kingdom is at hand, Shalom.